I didn't record
Yes.
this. Now I'm recording this. Titus just told us that this was the up chord, also known as the
G major 7th.
major seventh chord. Good. So major seventh.
Dominant 7th.
Dominant 7th.
Rock and roll.
Minor 7th.
Minor 7th.
Half diminished.
Half diminished.
Fully diminished.
Fully diminished.
Diminished 7th.
You got it. So, I'm going to start playing those in root position. So hit me up in the chat. And let's figure them out. And make sure you send me a private message. Good, Pete. Good, Jordan. What kind of a triad's on the bottom? What kind of a triad is that? That's a minor triad, so it's got to be a minor 7th. So we have a D minor triad and a minor 7th on top. Minor 7th. Good, John. Domestic 7th, I like it. I think spell check got you there. So we have a major triad, a minor 7th, which is a dominant 7th. Everybody with me? Good, Titus. Good, Pete. Good, Ethan. Good, David. Good, John. What kind of a triad do I have? Oh, so many ways I could respond to that. I'm glad. That was the major seventh. Major triad, major seventh. Wants to resolve out. Mr.
Wait,
Sand.
is that the one from the movie, right?
That one's from Up. It's a lot. It's featured a lot in Inside Out. That composer, Michael Giacomo, whatever his name is, he loves using the major seventh.
Is that one also the one that's the Alicia Keys or no?
Yeah. It's also Mr. Sandman. Yep. I'm trying to open my Word doc that has all my songs, but my computer hates me today. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying. Some people want it all. There we go. All right. Okay. Good, Pete. Good, John. First of all, can we all agree that there's some dissonance there? So we can throw major out the window. We can throw minor out the window. We're not dealing with augmented seventh chords. Is it as dark as it gets, or is there a sliver of hope still? Good, Titus. To me, there's just a little bit of hope left. There's fully diminished. So this is half diminished. It kind of punches you in the face. Totally dissonant. And to me, wants to resolve down. It's not tangy. It's not tangy enough to be a major seventh. All I hear is Elton John. better stop. I'm going to get copyright stricken for sounding too much like Sir Elton. This is a minor 7th. And that was Rocket Man, right? I just hear Rocket Man.
Yes.
All right. I want to go back to one we've already done. Ooh, I don't like that key. I like that one. Good John. Good Titus. Good Catherine. Can we agree it's dissonant? So major's out, dominant's out, minor's out. We got to determine whether it's fully diminished or half diminished. Is there room for this to be smaller? Good Samantha. Is there a sliver of hope left? There's fully diminished. Now, Ethan said he hears the minor triad on the top. It's also got a diminished triad on the bottom. So it's the love child of a diminished triad and a minor triad. Where fully diminished is a diminished and a diminished. And it's darker. Here, there's a little ray of sunlight on the end. Here, all hope is lost.
Do you still use the vide thing to identify the diminished and
The fully
7?
diminished? You can, it's harder. There's actually 2 of them in there. It's the 5th to the root and the 7th to the 3rd. So there's 2 interlocking vide triads. So it's harder to pick that out, but yeah, it is there, Titus. To me, Titus, it's just so compact versus a major. I don't know if that helps.
No, yeah, gotcha. Thanks.
All right. Good Pete, good John, good David. Good Catherine. Not quite tangy enough. Good Jordan. Not tangy enough to be a major 7th. Here's a major 7th. Good, Ethan. Good, Titus. So that's the dominant 7th, right? Which one do you hear easy?
Dominant.
Dominant. Anybody else? Same? Everybody can hear the dominant easy? Good Pete. Good Ethan. Good John. Good Catherine. It's too tangy for that. Do you hear? What do you hear? Write what you hear. Good Samantha. Yes, it is, John. I gotta watch the movie again because I know it's there, but I couldn't tell you where. My context is shot. I gotta rewatch it. Can we agree that this is not dissonant? We got 3 choices. Minor 7th, dominant 7th, or major 7th.
I see how Catherine's trying to think that out.
Do you hear a major 7th that wants to resolve out? Do you feel sad because Ellie just died? That was horrible. So that was a major 7th. The dominant 7th is much more, I don't know, I want to say jaded. It's more rock and roll. It's edgier. That's just such a pale, delicate chord. That's just so hard. Let's rock. And this one's just weird, but good weird. It's not dissonant. It's not stretching in like our major 7th. It's not rock and roll. It's just a subtle, slight different. Than the rock and roll one. A little sadder, a little more minor. Oh, that punches me in the face. It's like getting a whiff of vinegar. Oh. But there's still a little bit of hope. Well, not now. I think I told one of my classes about the scene in Groundhog's Day. The guy drives off the cliff in the truck with the groundhog. And they're like, he could be okay. Yeah, probably not now. This car explodes. Hey, you could make a meme out of each chord. If that's what it takes to get you to get them, by all means, make some memes. That'd be really cool, actually. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a meme for each chord. This one's going to be Mr. Fredrickson with that stupid bird. This one's going to be like Michael J. Fox playing on the guitar at the
Liberace.
Under the Sea dance. Johnny Be Good. I don't know what we're going to do with that one. Oh, yeah, Rocket Man. There's going to be Elton John, Rocket Man. I don't know what we're going to do for this. Or that. That's going to be some girl tied to a railroad tracks in an old black and white movie. What do you think?
Good idea.
Can you hear him?
Sounds like a high quality Instagram post.
Know your seventh chords in root position. I got to come up with a good one for half diminished, though. There's still hope.
It'd be Star Wars.
Which song?
Yeah.
No, it's just that there's still hope, and then
So, what happens when I throw triads into the mix with root position seventh chords? Nico's shaking his head. No! Will you be able to tell a difference? Here we go. Good Pete. Good Samantha. Good Titus. Good Ethan Spikes. Or by alcohol. Good Jordan. Good Catherine. Good Andrew. So, it's missing something tangy to be a seventh chord. It's just a minor triad. There's a minor seventh. It sounds naked. It's not fully dressed. Good. Sorry, that was lame. That was the same one. Ah! Good, John. You hit my curveball. Ooh. I got a strike. I got another strike. I got a third strike. Good, Ethan Spikes. Should make this ear-training baseball. Home run for Ethan Spikes. Good, Pete. I tricked you all. It's just an augmented triad. Try again. Good, John. Good, Pete. Check it. Good, Samantha. Check it, check it. Check it. Good, David. Major, major seventh. Gotta be more specific, Titus. There isn't really a flow chart for what we're doing right now because we're doing like mixture between two flow charts. There you go. Good job, John. Good job, Titus. So, what we got to hear is, do we hear a triad or do we hear 4 notes?
Wait, are you adding inversions or just all?
I'm
roots?
not. I'm just
Okay.
doing roots right now.
Okay.
So, this one's hard. Not gonna lie. It's a diminished 7th chord, fully diminished. Good, Samantha. So it has the diminished triad, but it's got one more on top. It's fuller than just the triad. Good, John. Check it. Good, even spikes. Good, Titus. Check it. Good, Pete. Check it. Okay, first of all, is it a triad or is it a 7th chord? Triads don't have the dissonances of 7ths. There's my triad. There's my 7th. So it's a 7th chord. It's dying to go up and resolve. Smashing Pumpkins, 1979. Good. Is it dissonant? So we're over on the dissonant side with 2 choices. It's either half diminished, fully diminished. Now know that there's no such thing as a half diminished triad. So you really need that punch in the face, that waft of vinegar to know that it's a half diminished 7th. And if you don't get it, it's probably just a diminished triad. Is it a 7th chord? Here's half diminished. There's our punch in the face. Here's fully diminished. And here's what I played. It's just a diminished triad. It's a little bit naked. It's not fully dressed up with that. hat on top. Good Pete, good John. Good Samantha. Good Andrew. Good Jordan. Good Ethan Spikes. Good Catherine. So it's just a major triad. It's not a dominant. It's not a major major. It's the base of those. Just a triad, not a seventh chord. Oh, what to play, what to play. Is it dissonant? Good John. Good Pete. Is it a triad or is it a seventh chord? Do you get the dissonance of a seventh on top as a shell, outer shell? Here's a dominant seventh. It's not that. Good Samantha. So it's got a good Titus. We are not doing that chord, Ethan. Not a dominant seventh. So we have a minor triad on the bottom. And a minor seventh on top. Elton John. Rocket Man. Do you hear a seventh or do you hear a triad? Good Samantha. Good Pete. Good Titus. You're halfway there. Friend in the chat. Good Jordan. Do you hear a seventh? It is a seventh. Good John. It's totally dissonant, right? Now, is it half diminished or fully diminished? Can it drop more? Can it be compacted more than it is? Is there a ray of sunshine, a ray of hope at the end? it's half diminished. Here's the difference. I can still smash that a little bit more. How are we doing with these? I'm pretty happy to see some of these results. For those of you that are answering, you're doing pretty well, I think. Good, Pete. Good, Samantha. Good, Titus. Good, John. Can we say that this is not dissonant? Can we say that this is a triad or a seventh chord? Do you hear the seventh? So we hear 4 notes. It's not a triad. So it's not dissonant. It's a seventh. So our choices are major, major seventh, dominant seventh, or minor seventh. It's not tangy enough to be a major seventh. Do you hear rock and roll? Do you hear Rocket Man? So it's a dominant seventh. Some of you might hear the 5/7 wanting to go to 1. And this is going to help you hopefully in your dictations. Was it a 5/7? Was it just a 5? Right? These principles are intertwined. What's the cereal of the day there? What am I playing? Good, John. Good, Catherine. Good, Titus. Good, Samantha. Not rock and rollish enough. Good, Jordan. Not dissonant enough to be half diminished or fully diminished. We're on the other side. I can buy that. Not tangy enough. Good, Pete. So this is the love child of a minor chord and a major chord. Thriller. It's the second chord of Thriller. It's a minor seventh. Minor triad on the bottom. Major triad on the top. Are you hearing it? Good, Catherine. Good, Andrew. Good, Titus. Good, Pete. Good, Jordan. Tried to trick you all. Do you hear the dissonance of the seventh on top? Good, Samantha. It's just a minor root. There's no seventh on top.
Got the Dr. Evil F down.
All right. Good, John. Good, Pete. Good, Titus.
Do they play that chord in the Twist and Shout song?
Yeah, all those 50s. Yep. So dominant seventh. Good, Titus. Good, Catherine. Good, John. Nico, I saw you mouth the answer. Good job. Good, Pete. Good, Titus. Good, Sam. Good, Ethan. Good, Andrew. You got it. Good, Jordan. Just an augmented triad, right? Good, Pete. Good, Samantha. Good, Jordan. Good, John. He's calling you out for not doing a private message. Good, Ethan.
Cool kids never have the time, Titus.
Oh my god.
Major seventh. How we doing? So I wanted to slowly ease you in. Because when it comes to the final exam, we're going to be doing triads in all inversions and seventh chords in all inversions. So right now, I just want to do triads in root and seventh chords in root.
Yeah, see, it's the inversions that jack me up.
Yeah.
Versions I kind of fall off the cliff.
Yeah. So we're going to just not go there yet. I want to start with just root position, both, and quiz you on those over and over and over again. Maybe we'll do this again with clickers next time, not for points, just for practice. And then we'll start adding first inversions. And then
Would they
adding
just
second inversions.
completely would they just be completely random on the test, like random order?
Yeah. Just like normal, right? Yeah. So you can do this. I'm really excited to see how well you're doing. So good job, yeah? We will see you either tomorrow or Thursday.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Dr.
Doc. Thanks,
All
Doc.
right. You bet.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, can I talk to you for a real quick second?
You bet.
Um,
Okay, today what I want to do is I want to start introducing seventh chords in root position. So remember, we have 5 types, yes? We have...
The 5th type is dominant, right?
Whoa. Oh, come on. We have a major, major. We have the dominant. We have the minor 7th. We have half diminished. And we have fully diminished. Those are the 4 types of 7th chords that we're trying to hear. Questions?
Why is there no augmented?
That is a great question.
That's what I wanted to ask too.
You could have an augmented, I suppose. But they just don't show up that much in Western music. Is that a horrible answer?
No, that makes perfect sense. There's going to be cultural differences between places and their music customs, so.
So that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. If you look in our theory book, when we finally start talking about 7th chords, which is in chapter 15, really. 14, 15. Is that true? No, we already talked about them, didn't we? 7th chords, page 40 in our theory book. It says, however, tonal harmony commonly makes use of only 5 7th chord types. And augmented isn't one of them. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to hit me up in the private chat again. And let me know what type of 7th chord you're hearing. I'm only going to be playing root position 7th chords. Good, Max. Good, Harley. Good, Skylar. Good Connor. Major, major. So those are my 3 songs. Up, the song from Up, Mr. Sandman, and Some People Want It All. Check it, check it. Check it. Good, Skylar. Good, Ruben. It's not diminished enough to be diminished or half diminished. It's not tangy enough to be major. Good, Max. It's not rock and roll enough to be dominant. This is the minor 7th. Minor triad on the bottom. Minor 7th on top. To me, I hear Elton John's Rocket Man. Some people might want it to hear it going from to this to this.
Yeah, I heard it wanting to resolve down to major, which is why I thought it was dominant.
Okay.
Rocket Man's a good idea.
Yeah, Rocket Man works. Sorry, new one. Good, Max. Good. Wow, that blew up fast. Good, Zachary. Good, Skylar. Good, Ruben. Is it safe to say that this is not dissonant? It is not dissonant, so diminished and half diminished are out. Good, Connor. It is a major triad on the bottom. It is a diminished triad on the top. And it makes a dominant 7th. Some people might want to hear it resolve. 5-7 to 1. Somebody asked last hour, did they use that in Twist and Shout? You hear it? It's rock and roll, baby. All right. Good, Skylar. Good, Connor. Good, Zach. All right. Is it diminished? Is it dissonant? It definitely is it is diminished. It definitely is dissonant, so your choices are diminished or half diminished. Now, somebody asked earlier in the morning class, does this have the B-do, B-do, B-do tritone in it? The answer is yes, it's still there. But there's actually two of them. There's a tritone between the fifth and the root and the seventh and the third. So you have these two interlocking tritones and it's hard to hear them. Because everything is a minor third stack. We have a diminished triad on the bottom and a diminished triad on top. Make sense? Good, Max. Good, Skylar. Good, Connor. Good, Max. Good, Ruben. Good, Preston. Good, Trevor. Good, Harley. Is it dissonant? Yes, it is. So it's either half diminished or diminished. Is there a ray of hope? Can we compact it more? Yes, we can. It does have that ray of hope, so it's half diminished. It's a diminished triad and a minor triad on top. And it can go totally down to total despair. From half diminished with a little bit of hope, to darker diminished. Does that make sense? Good, Skylar. Good, Zachary. Good, Max. No cheating, Ruben. I'm just teasing you. It's okay. You can use it for now. Good, Christian. No, because it's not that, Harley. Is it dissonant? Would you say it's dissonant? I'm getting no's. So that means diminishes out and half diminishes out. Is it got the tangy major seventh? Does it sound like rock and roll? Is it Rocket Man or minor? It's the major seventh. Huh? So it's a major triad on the bottom and a minor triad on the top. You hear it? Just kidding. Hold on. Is it dissonant? Good, Skylar. Good, Jack. Is it dissonant? Who says it's dissonant? I got one vote. Only one person thinks it's dissonant. Two votes. If it's dissonant, we've got a half diminished or diminished. If it's not dissonant, we've got a dominant, a major, or a minor. It is dissonant. So is it diminished or half diminished? Is it as dark as they come? Is there a ray of hope? Good Preston. Good Connor. Good Christian. Good Isaac. It could be darker. There's a sliver of hope. No, not now. Half diminished. Which one? It's in Carmen. Diminished, minor. This one kind of punches you in the face. It's like smelling vinegar. It's like, oh! Ah! Totally dissonant. But not diminished. Good. Good, Skylar. Good, Skylar. Good, Ruben. Good, Harley. Good, Isaac. Good, Max. Wait, it is not a major, minor, seventh. Good, Isaac. This one is not dissonant. It's not major. It's not dominant. It is minor. And minor is minor on the bottom, major on the top. I was just thinking that the opening of Piano Man starts with this. You get two in the opening of Piano Man. So Piano Man opens with Do you hear it?
Sort of. I don't know why. I listen to that song a lot. You think I would be able to? I can't hear it for some reason. Trying to learn how to play that now.
So it starts. Anyway, I don't know if that helps. I hear Rocket Man easier. I gotta look that one up. Good Connor, good Skylar, good Zachary, good Max, good Preston. Good Ruben. Major triad on the bottom. Diminished on the top. Dominant seventh. So Rocket Man does open with a minor. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to mix triads in root position back in with seventh chords in root position. And see if you can distinguish between those two. Okay? Good Skylar. Good Ruben. I'm not doing inversions. I'm only doing roots or seventh chords. I'm only doing roots or seventh chords. No inversions. Good, Zach. Good. Well, be more there. Good, Max. I'm not doing inversions. So, are you saying triad or are you saying seventh chord? Do you hear the dissonance of a seventh? Are you calling it a triad or are you calling it a seventh? It's a seventh. All right, here we go. Good. Everybody in the chat so far. Check it. Good, Connor. Is it a triad or is it a seventh chord? Do you hear the dissonance of... Good, Trevor. Good, Isaac. Do you hear the dissonance... Wait. No. Check that. It is not a seventh chord. It is a triad. Hear the difference between a seventh and just a triad. It sounds kind of naked, doesn't it? You want another note. It's just a minor triad. Okay, here's another one. Sorry. Good, Max. Good, Ruben. Good, Connor. Good, Zach. Good, Skylar. Good, Christian. Good, Harley. Good, Isaac. It's just a dominant seventh. Okay, here we go. Good, Connor. You hit my curveball. Good, Max. Good, Skylar. I was thinking I could trick you all. Good, Preston. Is it a triad or is it a seventh chord? Check it, check it. Check it. Check it. Good, Trevor. It's just a triad. What kind of triad is it? It's an augmented. Augmented triad. Got a couple of you. Good, Zach. Good, Skylar. Good, Max. Check it. Good, Connor. I'm only doing root position. Diminished triad on the bottom, minor triad on the top. It's a half diminished seventh. There's fully diminished. Still a little bit of ray of hope. There's fully diminished. Good, good. Good, Max. Good, Connor. Good, Skylar. Good, Christian. Good, Ruben. Good Preston, good Zach. Everybody's getting it. It's just a major triad, right? Check it. Good Skylar. Good Max. Check it. Good Ruben. Good Connor. Good Preston. Good Trevor. Wait. Check it. I'm sorry. I probably messed up on half of these. We got a minor triad and a minor seventh. Minor, minor seventh. Minor triad, minor seventh. Are we getting these at all?
Could definitely use practice, but so far not too bad.
I'm used to hearing triads all these last few weeks. Now I
Yeah.
gotta deal with seventh. Just
Right.
one note alone makes you think a lot harder.
Yep. Good, Max. Good Christian. Check it. Good Preston. Good Zach. Good Skylar. Good Trevor. Is it dissonant? Yes, it is. Does it have a seventh? I got one head nod yes, and the rest shaking their heads no. It's a diminished triad. Here's the difference. Here's the seventh. Or that's the half. That's the half. There's the full. Here's just the triad. Just the triad. Fully diminished. Half diminished.
It's like adding an extra layer, basically. That's how I hear it.
Yep.
So I can hear the triad with a little extra something on top of it.
Good.
I don't know. I just feel like I can hear the seventh note for the fully diminished still in the triad. It's weird.
Okay. Good Max. Good good Connor. Good Skylar. Good Zach. Good. We're getting some funny answers. There is a major triad, but there's also a seventh. Good, Ruben. So there's my major triad. There's my minor seventh. All right. Which ones are hard?
For me, probably half diminished and fully diminished.
Okay. Differentiating between those two. To me, half diminished is just the biggest punch in the face. It's just one off total despair to me. You can take the distance and make it smaller. So we have bigger and then smaller. Max says in fully diminished root, he listens for the sixth. It's got the aural equivalent of a sixth shell. Good. Good. Yeah, you can also hear minor third, minor third, minor third. You try to hear the two interlocking tritones. Diminished triad on bottom. Diminished triad on top. This one's just more poignant. It's more of a shock. The half diminished. Diminished minor. And I hear it wanting to fall.
It almost sounds like it wants to be like a minor second almost. I don't know why, but I can almost hear a minor second inversion triad. Just sounds.
Well, yeah,
like
because if you invert it, it's a major second actually. If you invert it. All right, here we go. Good, Max. Good, Skylar. Good, Zach. I can see why you put that, but they're wrong. Check it. First of all, is it dissonant? No, not dissonant. So our choices are dominant, major, or minor. Do we hear the song from Up? Do we hear Twist and Shout? Do we hear Rocket Man? The morning class said we need to make memes. I'm going to put a picture of Mr. Fredrickson and that stupid bird. Picture of Elton John with Rocket Man. Picture of Michael J. Fox playing the guitar at the Under the Sea ball from Back to the Future. It is a minor seventh. Minor triad on the bottom, major triad on top. That's why a lot of you are hearing the major. Just kidding, that's not one. Is it dissonant? Good, Skylar. If it's dissonant, major's off the table, dominant's off the table, minor's off the table. We're only in root position, so there's no such thing as a diminished third. Unless you're saying diminished triad. Good, Max. Good, Trevor. Good, Preston. Is it fully diminished? Is there a ray of hope? Is it just a triad? Good, Christian. Good, Connor. Good, Zach. Good, Isaac. It's half diminished. Minor. Minor. 2 minor chords stacked makes it half diminished. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Rewind. Lies. Diminished triad. Minor triad. Diminished on bottom. Minor on top. Good, Skylar. Good, Max. Is it dissonant? No, so diminished and half diminished are off the table. We're looking for either major, dominant, or minor. Is it tangy enough to be major? Do we hear the song from Up? Do we hear Rocket Man? Do we hear Twist and Shout? Good Isaac, good Zachary, good Connor, good Preston, good Christian. It's a dominant 7th, yeah? Good, Skylar. Good, Max. Zach, be more specific. Make sure I know whether you're talking about a triad or a 7th chord. Good, Isaac. Good, Harley. Question in the chat is, are there inversions for the fully diminished? Just like the diminished triad, the diminished 7th is an inverse of itself. So you cannot tell, is that E flat diminished or is that C diminished in first inversion? There's no way of telling unless you see it on paper. So what I played was a diminished 7th chord. Listen to the difference between just the triad and the 7th. You hear the difference? It's kind of naked. You want one more tone. Good, Skylar. Good, Max. Good, Christian. Good, Preston. Good, Ruben. Good, Zachary. I think we're hearing this chord very well. Check it. There's no such thing as what you just typed. Check it. Check it, check it. Come on, don't you feel it? Elsie's dead. Oh, so horrible. Major 7th. Trevor. All right, are we hearing these at all? You getting better at them? So add this to the mix, right? You can go on Teoria.com and add these. It's kind of nasty on Aurelia because Aurelia, for some reason, does a minor major. So I haven't put these on yet because they drill you on one that we're not interested in working on. Because like our book said, it's almost never found in traditional music. You'll find it in jazz though, I think, right? Questions for me? If not, we will see you tomorrow or Thursday. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good day, Bascom.
You too. Good work, Max.
I had a question.
Go ahead.